Oh, hey guys, it's Jeff Smith here from HigherTrustMarketing.com and InfoMarketerZone.com. Glad you could join me for this 3-minute tip. I want to run through three suggestions, 3 tips that we use in our business to help develop content that actually sells whatever it is you're trying to sell. Let's say you're trying to sell your own product, you're trying to sell an affiliate, you're trying to have someone redirected to an affiliate program when they get to your site. All of that depends on adhering to these 3 tips, these 3 content generation tips. Now, the content could be sales pages, could be articles, could be blog posts, it could be articles that are posted to directories off your site, could be press releases, could be advertisements that you've placed around the net. Follow these same rules. Number 1, the first rule you need to listen to and focus on is that that content needs to grab their attention and keep their interest. That means that you can't just inform or educate your customer. What you need to do is understand what it is inside their head, what questions, what challenges and frustrations do they have right now that you can address in a piece of content. The best way to do that is to go and look at look in discussion forums, look in comments and social networking sites, look at books on Amazon and look at the comments that people are registering. And that will help guide you to the sorts of questions, frustrations, desires, passions that these people have. And then what you want to do is pick one of those and develop a piece of content around it. That will make sure that you grab their attention and keep their interest, because it's definitely something that is foremost in their mind and they're interested in. That'll get people to your site, get them reading your content, get them interested and engaged with you. Now, the next thing you want to do after that is you want to guide them to an ultimate action. That is, you've got to tell them what to do. So it's not enough just to inform and educate and even just grab their attention and their interest. What you want to do is give them, I call it the potato chip method. You actually give them one potato chip out of the potato bag, and then you want them to go in for more. And so you give them one tip, one technique, one strategy, one piece of advice, one story, one case study, and then you tell them where they can get more. Okay, so you want them to love your information, and you want them to have a very valuable piece of information, but very valuable but incomplete. And so what you want to guide them then to right in the body. And one of the mistakes I see people making often when they come over to InfoMarketerZone.com, over to our membership site where we help a lot of people, a lot of info publishing entrepreneurs, and just internet marketers in general. The mistake that people tend to make is they think that just by engaging people and getting them to their site, that by some magical method, osmosis, I suppose, that they'll find their way to the rest of their site, and they'll find their way to a sales page, say, on the site, or they'll find their way to an opt-in form that's on that site somewhere. Well, people just don't spend that much time. The fact is, people come to your site really quick. They give you max 10 seconds. If they like what you have to offer, they'll read for another 30 seconds. At that point, even if they finish the article, they're ready to go on to something else. They're not going to start browsing around your site, by and large. Most people will not do that. So you need to give them a call to action, a clear direction of what you want them to do, ideally right in the body of the content. Now, some article directories won't allow you to do that. That's fine. You put it in the resource box underneath. But even then, you can engage them and kind of direct them to the resource box within the article. So you really want to make it clear and have a good offer. That's number 3 point, is you need to have a purpose. So you need to have a monetization method. It's not a good enough thing to be able to build a 20-page niche site if you don't know how you're going to monetize it. All of this needs to be focused around a method of monetization. Now, you may have multiple products that you're sending them to. Great, no problem. Or you may have multiple opt-in forms. No problem. But make sure you have those and that you have a great offer or a great tagline that will allow people to click through and then opt in. So I hope that's been useful. Direct your content generation. Look, folks, content still rules in the internet. Absolutely, you should be developing content every day, but do it smartly, because otherwise you're just wasting time and effort. So I hope that was helpful. Any questions, get over to InfoMarketerZone.com. That's InfoMarketerZone.com. You'll find a ton of free resources, more videos like this over there, as well as a complete membership site for those of you who want to fast track your success in developing your own products and marketing them online. So that's it for now. Jeff Smith from InfoMarketerZone.com. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.